In today's video, we're going to learn how to make this awesome poster in Canva all the way from scratch. So we're going to look at the static version, but we're also going to look at the animated version so you can use it for your social media channels. But first, let's have a look at how we can actually create this nice image that fits so well with the design. So also here we're starting from ChatGPT to generate the perfect image for our slide. Now I use the following prompt, which is make me a realistic image of a cheeseburger, simple double patty burger, brioche bun, the best choice, with cheese dripping down from the patties in a clean drip-like pattern. So that's what we see here. We see that very clean, really creating the desire for the cheese here. Then the background is a colorful red studio background. We want to mention that so we don't have any background or blurs or whatever. Small shadows in the bottom of the bun, professional photo shoot. So we have that, which has generated a fantastic image. I think this will do very well in our designs. So let's jump into Canva, see what we can do. And here I'm going to drag in the image of the burger. And first I want to remove the background. So we have a clean burger and let's play around with the background ourselves first. We already had those nice red tones, so no spill on the images. Go to background color and we're choosing a gradient color. Now we're going to set the colors ourselves. So instead of red, let's go for a bit more brown tone that goes with the burger. And then the other one, we're going to make that a bit orange, somewhere towards the brown, like a light brown orange. And then make them radial, but we're going to reverse it so we have that highlight in the center. Now let's play around with the colors a bit so we have a bit more red in both of the options and a bit lighter. I think this will be perfect. So now we can reposition the burger so we can make it a bit larger. I'm going to adjust the crop marks a bit on the sides, just like this. And then we're going to crop it, or we can make a bit more than half so we have that drip still visible on the screen. So let's do that and place it on the side here, just like this. Now I'm going to press T to add some text, and then let's call it a Max Burger. So we type in Max, increase the font size and place it here. Now, of course, you can see this font size doesn't really belong to that food. It feels a bit more techy and modern, so we want to go for something different here. That's why I want to make it a light yellow first. So let's give it a light tone. White is a bit too harsh, just like this. The color codes are FFDE93. And then for the font, I'm going to use ITC, and I use that ITC Mother Corpus Condensed. This is a bit of a rounded corner, feels a bit more playful, and it matches very well with that food, I would say. Then I'm going to copy it 2 more times. So Max, and then there we go. Let's change it to Burr and Ger. So we have the letter split out, or the word, so we don't have burger, the long word, but we sort of split it. And then we align the text to left and also position, arrange, and we do it align left. Then we can position it at the bottom here and increase it in size. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap here at the top, since we're going to add some words later on. Now you see that the Max Burger, it sort of shifts around a bit. There's 2 things we can do. First of all, we can either select the first word and make it smaller, just like this, so it nicely fits on top of that and we get that curve of the burger. Or you can play around with the line spacings, the letter spacings of the others. So you can make that a bit wider, like let's say 20, and then copy that for the other one. And I'm going to do a combination of the 2. So make the other ones a bit larger and the top one a bit smaller. Now I'm going to press T again for best seller. So we make a bit of promotion or whatever you want to do, and then place it here on top. Let's give it that same font color, but I'm going to use a clean font in this case. So it nicely contrasts with that sort of playful font that we have on the other ones. So let's do it like this, zoom in, and then we place it and nicely match the rest of the design elements or the text. Now the words itself, the text, everything is the same color. So everything sort of feels like one thing, and we want to make some hierarchy. We want to make some things jump out. Max is going to be the one that we want to jump out. That's the type of burger. So the other ones, I'm going to select those and put them in a more of a yellow tone. So let's go more towards yellow, or we can use a color picker and choose like a nice yellow tone here from the burger and then tweak it a bit so it becomes very easy to read. That's what we want. We want to have the readability first. So I think this one looks quite good already. Then I'm going to copy this here, make it smaller, and then type in a website. So www.yourwebsite.com. Let's center that in the middle and also center it in the middle of the poster. We can play around with this just a bit more to center it. And then let's look at a logo. So go to elements, and here we type in burger logo. In the graphics panel, we can find a lot of different logos. I'm going to use a nice textual one, and then give it that same light color. You can choose if you want to put it at the bottom together with the other elements like this, that could work, or you can split it out and sort of balance everything nicely at the bottom and the top. So you can always add more content if you want. I'm purposefully leaving enough space so you have some room to work with. Let's add some shadow. So a shadow line here, and we put that on the side of the burger, just like this, and then position it send to back. You can always make it more transparent if it's too hard. I'm going to put it to like 75%. This way we get some 3D, some depth into the slide, and it's not that harsh. Now the poster itself, it feels a bit flat still, so I think we can do a bit more. So maybe I'm going to make it a bit darker. I think that gives more contrast on the slide. Now if it still feels a little bit flat, we can also work with shadows on top of it. So I'm going to do some shadow pattern, see if we can find some of those light window maybe. There we go. This is what we need. So I'm going to look for a nice sort of shadow that we can cast on top of the entire poster. And let's make it larger. Can be quite large. And then layer it. Let's see if we can layer it behind the burger all the way at the bottom, so it's sort of on the background. And then we can also reduce the transparency so it's a bit more subtle, and try to place it in a nice way on the slide, but it adds some depth to the slide, and it creates some extra visual intrigue on that. So if we now look at the print with Canva service here, we can see the poster in its full effect, what it would look like if it hangs on the wall. I think this already looks quite intriguing. So let's put it on full screen. And here I'm very happy with how it's turning out. So we have a lot of elements on the slide that grabs the attention, that guides our eye to read the poster and see all the information that we need on the slide. Now the cool thing is that we live in a social media area where we want to animate stuff, and we don't have to stick to static posters. We can really animate stuff for social media. So for that, I'm going to also create a variant that you could use from this exact design, a bit more animated for your digital channels or displays or whatever. So also here we're starting from the same design, and I'm just going to duplicate the poster. On the first poster, what I want to do is I want to select the text elements and put them behind there. You can see the layer order is a bit different now, so I'm going to put those texts all behind the burger, or the burger all the way up. Let me just delete that, and we use the poster with the correct design here, just like this. So on the first poster, we're going to hide the words behind that burger thing. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller so that everything nicely fits behind that burger. And this one here, we can, I think, rotate it and drag it to the side so it sort of falls in. And this one here, we do the same. You know what, maybe this one here comes from the side, or from the other side. So we have some variation coming from all the different sides. And then the shadow, I'm going to also scale that a bit so we have some intrigue there as well. And then we hover in between the slides and do magic move. And we do 1.7 and put it on full screen. And here we can already see half the burger, which already looks nice. But then as soon as we get those animations, everything flies in and really grabs our attention. So I think this is a very nice way to add some intrigue to your slide, maybe turn it into a GIF or a story or a reel. So I hope you like this poster design. Definitely let me know in the comments below what you liked or what you would do differently. And if you want to learn more about Canva, make sure to check the video on the screen right now.